All right.
Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. We're out here at the 2018 Malibu Boats National Dealer Meeting. I'm Chris Loomis, and with me is Brian Grubb. He's going to walk us through the new 21 MLX today. Brian, you had some time a few weeks ago out at Lake Havasu. Spent a little time in the boat, shooting our video. What'd you think?
Yeah, I got invited to come out and be kind of one of the first riders to come ride behind this boat once it came out to production and everything. And we shot the video down there, and it's a great boat, man. I mean, it feels like a lot bigger boat than a 21, and you know, the features that are involved with this boat, like with the surf gate and everything, and the wake obviously is really good behind it. But you know, being down in Lake Havasu, we got into some like rough water conditions. The boat handled really well, like in the rough water. And you know, we had a family out there with us, so there's 6, 7 people on the boat pretty much with us the whole time. There's plenty of room for everybody. And yeah, we just had a great time down there and getting to check it all out.
That's great. So from a standpoint of being behind the boat, let's talk a little bit about that. You had a chance to surf, you had a little skate time. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. You know, obviously I've gotten to ride behind, you know, all the boats in the Malibu line, and I was really impressed by this one. I mean, the wave on the boat was you know, just as good as any other boat in the line, you know, and for a 21-foot boat, that was pretty impressive to see, you know. You know, we had that family out there with us, so they had their kids out there with them, you know, so, I mean, their daughter was, I think, 8 years old or 9 years old, and so, I mean, the wave looked massive on her. I mean, it was almost like chest high, and she could go back, you know, 15, 20 feet, you know, behind the boat, so just to even watch that was, like, amazing. And then, yeah, I got to spend a lot of time on it, and I was super impressed by it, you know, like, with the adjustments you can do on the Wedge, and then with the plug-and-play systems and the 4 hard tank ballast systems and stuff. I mean, I didn't see anything different in this boat than any other boat that I've been behind, the 23s and the bigger boats in the line. So it was very impressive, and yeah, it was great getting to spend some time behind it.
That's great. You know, Malibu worked really hard bringing a boat out. They kind of answered that family problem of having enough space, having enough storage, still creating the wakes and waves that everybody's known to come Malibu,
sure,
you know, known to Malibu about. And bringing it out at a national price point. We've got it at $82,995.
Yeah, that's great.
And we'll have some more information coming in the not too distant future. But until then, why don't we give a walkthrough on the boat? Why don't you give us a walkthrough of kind of what features you saw and you liked?
Yeah, let's start in the back of the boat.
All right.
Some of the first things you'll see, obviously, is the storage in here. You know, you can see down here we got the plug-and-play bags in here. They're drained right now, so you can see the storage. There's plenty of room for life jackets and boards and everything like that. But if you were to go on the boat with less people and stuff, and you wanted some extra water weight in the boat to really make that wave even more enhanced, you can obviously just fill these up. When the ballast tanks fill up, they overflow right into the bag, so it makes it super easy. Everything's right on the touchscreen display. But yeah, if you need the extra room for storage, you got a bunch of people on the boat that day.
Cool.
You
So
can
hey,
drain
just
the bags.
real quick, just to clarify, so you've got subfloor hard rotocast plastic tanks on this boat, standard, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
And these are the additional plug and plays.
Yep. And then one midship and then one in the bow. So you can obviously adjust the weight kind of accordingly to kind of make the wave and the wake, you know, exactly how you want it with that and with the power wedge too.
Excellent. Okay. You mentioned the powered wedge too and surf gate. Walk us through those two features.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like one of the best features on you know, in the Malibu boat line is the power wedge too. I mean, you can customize the wake and the wave to as flat or as steep as you want it, and the adjustments now are like preset, so it makes it really easy, and you can actually like see the adjustments. You can see, you know, the boat change its like pitch in the water to kind of change the shape of that wake. So if you're riding a skimboard and stuff, you probably want, or if you're like, you know, a younger kid or someone that's just learning on the wave, you might want a little bit flatter wave, you know, and stuff like that. But if you're riding a surf style board or you want a little bit more lippy wake, you can obviously adjust more angle into the wedge, and you can see it right before your eyes as soon as you push the button. So it's amazing. And then obviously with the transfers you can do and everything else, it's just a great system.
That's awesome. So the scalability, so the family, you know, you mentioned an 8-year-old daughter was on the boat all the way to grandma, grandpa, you know, wherever they want to be at. The entire family has the ability to have it big, small, steep, mellow, all of the above.
Yeah, you can pretty much shape it however you want it, and sometimes, you know, even if you're just riding a different board, you want to change it up too, or if you just want it, you know, just to make it a little bit different. So it's great to be able to do it, and it's super easy, just right on the touchscreen display. You can adjust and change everything right there.
That's great. That's great.
Amazing. Yeah.
Let's give them a walkthrough kind of on the inside. You spend a lot of your time on the inside of the boat as much as you like in the back. So walk us through what we got going on in here.
Yeah, so when we were on the boat, we had like the family of 5 with us, and then there was 2 of us, so there was 7 of us out here, and we, you know, had plenty of room on the boats and stuff. You can notice in this interior they've changed some of the seating a little bit, so it has like some scallop seating, so it makes it really, really comfortable. Plenty of storage still, like under the seats and everything. Very easy to flip up. Super deep storage. You can see you can get surfboards in there. Pretty much everything you're going to need.
Take a look at these hinges real quick. This is kind of a cool way that these seats open up. It's kind of an over-the-top hinge that you can let the seat go. You've got a 90-degree surface space in here, and it's just gives you better access.
Yeah, and it keeps the cushion off of the back of the gunnel too, so it makes it really easy to open and close and stuff here. So, and then you obviously got plenty of storage up here. You have the molded seats up here and stuff too, but yeah, huge storage under there. So yeah, for a 21-foot boat, there's tons of storage. You can get everything out of the way, so you got all this cockpit area and all this room in here for everyone just to hang out and you know, have fun on the water.
That's great. And on the other side,
yeah, same on this side. Has the same hinge seating. Do a cooler, trash can. But obviously, if you know you need more storage, you can move that stuff around, stuff like that. So yeah,
that's great. When you flip the seat cushions up, nothing rubbing into the backrest of the driver's seat or anything like that as well.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's great. And then yeah, speaking of the driver's seat too, that has a full swivel. So you can obviously be, you know, in the helm here. You can just turn around, hang out with everybody in the boat when you're just not running. And then obviously, once you're in the helm here, you can get in. It's got the same dash as all the other Malibus, 13-inch touchscreen display. All of your like Surfgate features, your wedge, all your ballast tanks, everything is run right here on the screen. And then obviously you have your stereo and lighting and all of that stuff over here on the 6-inch display. So
exact same dash setup is the full wake setter lineup, correct?
Exactly.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Which is great and super user friendly. GPS speed control. I mean, these boats are great, man. Once you get them set up, you can just kind of drive the boat in a straight line and get out there and have some fun behind the boat. So it's yeah, it's great.
That's great. That's cool. This feature right over here. Talk to me about what this is. What we got going on right there.
So what we have here is like one of the command centers. So you have a cradle for your phone, so you can slide right in here. Bluetooth to the stereo, so you can run your stereo right off there. So no cords or anything like that. And then obviously you have all the features to run, you know, your Surfgate and your wedge and your transfers and everything here. But you also have them right here too. So you have a volume, and then you have your wedge up and down here. You can adjust your speed up and down. You can click to your next song left and right. Volume is back and forth like this, and then you can do your transfers and pick your surf direction right here. So that's the other thing about you know, we love riding behind the Surfgate and obviously on the Malibus too, but the transfers now are so quick to go from like a frontside wave to a backside wave, and obviously we're doing tricks now like across the transfers and stuff too, so it just like opens up a whole new kind of like window of opportunity to do some new tricks and to try to do some different stuff on the boat.
That's cool. That's cool. So you're not only can you do the transfers on the touchscreen, you control your wedge, you can also do it tactile buttons in the joystick. But Surfband, I've heard a lot about Surfband. We're getting a lot of great feedback. Talk me through that from a rider's standpoint.
Yeah, the Surfband is really cool, man. I mean, you basically we have one here.
We do.
All right. Yeah, so you can see right here. You just wear it on your wrist, and you basically have the controls for the transfers, the wedge adjustment, and the speed. So when I wear this, I use it mostly for the transfers. It's really nice to be able to just get set up on the wave and then pick my spot instead of having to like give a signal to the driver. Obviously there's a alert system too, like with 3 beeps, and then if you have lights on your boat, it'll like also flash. But you're the one that starts that sequence off with the push of a button like right on your wrist. So it's great for especially trying to do tricks like across that, because you can really like set yourself up on the wave, push the button, and then like get into like your rhythm of like trying to get into that transfer and stuff too. So for that, but also with the wedge adjustments and the speed, it's awesome. You know, sometimes, you know, at my level and stuff, I like a little bit faster speed on some tricks and a little bit less, you know, wedge, and a little bit or sometimes steeper wave and stuff too. So it just gives you that option right there on your wrist, and so it's just another way. So it's like basically like a third way that you can control this boat like from behind it, which is pretty amazing. That's
cool. And then new for 18 on the Surfband that we haven't done before, volume on the stereo. Am I correct on that?
I'm not sure, but if that's happening, that's great. Yeah. So if
so I believe that's exactly what these points are on the side.
It is. Look at that.
You can stereo up and down. So
okay. Well, now
as much as you're riding out there, that's not what you're tuning in on. With the family and the kids, they're gonna love the volume up and down from behind the boat.
You're gonna like the volume up on a boat.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Dad may not, but hey, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Right on. Well, hey, let me switch places with you here real quick. Cool. Let's show them the big difference for the new MLX, which is the bow.
For sure. Yeah, in the 21-foot boat, haven't done a pickle fork style bow like this before, so this is great. I mean, it gives you full like forward facing, obviously very comfortable, pretty big. Like I'm 6 feet tall, and it's pretty big, you know, seating area up here. But you also get like a rear facing seat too, so there's plenty of room to sit back. When you got people riding behind the boat, surfing or wake skating or wakeboarding or whatever, it's really comfortable for 2 people to sit up here and, you know, look back and catch the action, which is great. And you know, the girls like to sit up front, get sun and everything, so it's just a big bow it's a huge bow for for a 21-foot boat, and just gives you tons of extra room. That's kind of out of like the cockpit area and up in the bow area.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. And obviously you got some more aggressive lines to create the MLX series, which is great. But you know, we're going to be coming out with more information in the future. So pay attention to MalibuBoats.com. And we don't have it up there yet, but it's coming quick. And boat show season coming up. It's right around the corner. Go to your local boat show, look at where it's at. We got about 3 months ahead of us, January through March, where every market, every dealer's going to be out there with a brand new 21 MLX. Again, 82,995. Touch that, nicely equipped, powered wedge, surf gate, ballast, cruise control, tower speakers, tandem trailer. Guys, it's almost loaded for that kind of a number. So check out your boat show, give your local dealer a call, wait for MalibuBoats.com to get some more information on the website. And hey, Summer of Your Life's coming up next season. Brian, I appreciate you spending the time with us.
Yeah, thanks again for having me.
We got some slot machines calling, so hey, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.